Today is Monday, September 25th. Hope you all had a great weekend. We do have two prime NFL games, the Eagles against the Buccaneers and Rams versus the Bengals. And we're going to start off with the Buccaneers wide receiver, Mike Evans, prime target, 57.5. I'm taking him the over. As you can see, his past two games, he's been smashing this. I think they're going to need him. He's going to be needed against his Eagles team. Next up is Swift. DeAndre Swift, Philadelphia running back. I'm actually taking his rushing yards at 37.5. He had a monster game against the Vikings at 175. He's definitely going to regress, but I definitely going to get over 37.5 yards. So I have him going over. My next one is Kenny Gainwell from the Eagles, and for the 31.5, I'm taking him over. And my next one will be the pair of the Rams receivers. And first one is going to be Tutu Atwell at 55.5. He's going to be one of the main targets for Stafford. I think he's going to clear this line at 55.5. He's been clearing since the season started, past two games. And my next one will be probably my play of the day will be Puka Nacua. For him, you can either take his receiving yards or his receptions. His reception has been bumped from 5.5 to 6.5. His receiving yards is also great to take over. But in this case, I'm taking his receptions. I like it more. Given the primary weapons for Stafford, Nacua, and Tutu Atwell as his primary targets, I think he's going to clear this line. So those are the five I'll be rolling for Monday Night Football. Both from both games. Props: Mike Evans over receiving yards, DeAndre Swift over rushing yards, Kenny Gainwell over rushing yards, and then for the Bengals and Rams, Tutu Atwell and Puka Nacua over receiving yards and over receptions. Let's head on over to MLB, which we only have 3 more games left, I believe. And first one we're going to target is Logan Webb's either pitcher fantasy or his pitcher strikeouts. This has just been bumped down from 5 to 4.5. So you can either take his pitcher strikeouts or his fantasy. I think it's going to be a semi-pitching duel against Blake Snell. So I'm going to take his pitcher fantasy score. I think he's going to have a quality start. So I'm taking him for his pitcher fantasy score. But his strikeouts is good at 4.5 since it's been bumped down. And for Blake Snell will be my play of the day for MLB. And I'm taking his fantasy score. He's fighting to be the Cy Young Award winner. I think with one more strong start, I think he'll get it. And I think this is it against the Giants. So I'm taking his fantasy score over his pitcher strikeouts as it's at 8. Next up is a live strikeout prop. And we're going to go with Luis Castillo at 2. I think he's going to have 3 in the first 2 innings against the Houston Astros. So we're taking the over. Next up is walks allowed. And we're going to take Justin Verlander at 1.5. Verlander's not known to walk people. And against the Seattle team who will swing a lot and put the ball in play, I'm going to take him under. Especially given the chances that Mariners and Astros are fighting for a playoff spot. They're pretty much in, but they're fighting for a seeding. The Astros are fighting for the division title, and the Mariners are fighting for a wild card spot. So I think it's going to be a good game. Verlander's going to go right after him. And my last one for MLB will be a hits allowed prop. And I'm going to go with the Angels pitcher at 5. Going against a hot offense team in the Rangers. As you can see, he's allowed 4 of the past 5, should I say. But those are the 5 I have. Like I said, not much on MLB since there's only 3 games left. Logan Webb over pitcher fantasy score. Blake Snell over pitcher fantasy score. Luis Castillo MLB live prop over strikeouts. Verlander less walks allowed. and Patrick Sandoval over hits allowed. So mix and match. Pick your favorites. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one.